Cause I feel like I'm heading in the wrong direction. I always find myself coming back to the question, ooh, what's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you? What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you?
Welcome to Boy Midflight, where the stories get real, the laughs get loud, and the feels, well, they just might take flight. I'm your narrator and author, Charlie David, and this audiobook podcast is brought to you by Border to Border Entertainment. Here, we make love stories, whether they're messy, magical, or somewhere in between. This novel is a special one because I'm sharing something close to my heart. My very first book. Yep, I wrote Boy Midflight when I was just 18 years old, and now I'm opening it up for you to enjoy. Cringe, swoon, and hopefully laugh along with me. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the Border to Border Entertainment YouTube channel so you never miss a chapter of this journey. And let's be real, so you can keep the love stories coming. And hey, I love hearing from you. Got a question, a comment, or just want to fangirl or fanboy over a particular chapter? Drop it in the comments. I read them all, and trust me, I enjoy responding just as much. Oh, and if you find yourself falling for this story, you can support my work by grabbing your own copy of Boy Midflight. The paperback and ebook are just a click away. Links are in the show notes and about section. All right, enough chit-chat. Let's get this story soaring. Ready? Let's dive in.
Chapter 10. Of all the luxuries Los Angeles offers, it does not boast rain. No, clear blue skies and sunshine for days are the norm. I've been here for 5 days, keeping pace with every other busied Californian. Fittings, test shots, makeup, and shoots during the day. Reservations for Miyagi's, Sushi Roku, or Del Frisco's at night. Drinks at Chateau Marmont, Sky Bar, or a myriad of other it places on Sunset Boulevard. And if the boys are feeling rowdy, like tonight, we head to the Saddle Ranch to ride the mechanical bull amidst the cacophony of yee-haws, clinking Heinekens, and Sam Adams. The smell of college jocks, cowboys, and wannabe stars is intoxicating here as we squeeze our way through a pressing crowd. Mikkel is 26 and from Miami, 6'2", dark hair, and startling green eyes. He is athletically built, but not too bulky. Upon discovering I am just 18, Mikkel immediately took on the role of older brother to me, warning me on shoots which dressers will try to cop a feel, how to look towards the sun without blinking, and how to continually flex my abdominal muscles and still look like I'm having fun. Mikkel has a little boy, Eric, who is 6 and lives with his mother, an ex-girlfriend in Fort Lauderdale. Jordan, 23, is New York, or at least what I imagine it to be. He has short-clipped brown hair and a hard but not uncompromising face. He is loud, hurried, and all about himself. With strong Italian features and built like a tank, Jordan looks like he'd just as soon beat the shit out of you as say hello. Then he does. Hello! Oh, sweetie, you look fabulous. Where did you say you were from again, baby? Canada? Do all the boys wear little fur boots there? That would be adorable. A muscle Mary. Gayer than the morning sun, and really fun once we got it clear I would not be sleeping with him. And from Puerto Rico, Fernando, now a native Californian of 6 years. He has mocha skin, funky and spiky blonde-tipped hair, and a devilish grin. When he took off his shirt the first day for our fraternity beach volleyball shoot, it became very apparent why he was here. Fernando has a Brad Pitt Fight Club physique, all cut up. That's right, soak it in, everyone. The party has arrived, Jordan announces to himself as much as to anyone else who may hear him. Good thing we hooked up the young one with ID. His looks are high currency around here, he adds, pinching my ass as we settle up to the crowded circle bar. Hey, hands off, Jordan. Ashley's not your groping toy. Mikkel characteristically commands, pushing between Jordan and me, acting as a human wall. Go find another Mary to play with. Turning to me and Fernando. What are we drinking, boys? Couple tequila shots to get started? Fernando and I nod, silly smiles pasted on our faces. The whole club scene is nothing new to me. I've been to clubs at home, but adding the thrill of being 3 years underage again adds some excitement. In Canada, the legal age is 18 or 19, depending on the province. Down here, 21 is the magic number. Hey, Mikhail, thanks for stepping in there. Jordan's great, but he can be... I search for the word. Pushy, full of himself, a little hands-on. Fernando finishes for me. No problem. Drink up, boys, Mikhail says like a football chant. Slamming one, then a second shooter on the counter and pulling the lemon peel out of his teeth, he winks at me. Besides, we don't want any damaged goods. I'm still wincing from the tequila when Fernando pulls me by the shirt. Get over here, man. They're having wet t-shirt contests with girls on the mechanical bull. Yeehaw! A pretty blonde is navigating the bucking bull between her legs as a cowboy in jeans, no shirt, and a hat pours ice water on her. She squeals and puts on a great show for the crowd. No doubt a paid performance by an aspiring starlet. She is so hot, Fernando gushes, drawing a quick breath in between his teeth, reminding me of Chris. So, what's your deal, man? You got a girlfriend back home? No, I stammer, trying to decide where to go with this. Don't trust him, he's straight. He doesn't get it, he'll think you're sick. You want to be hurt again? Shut it. I'm tired of living the lie. I can start new here. If he can't handle it, he's not worth my time. Big mistake. I'm warning you, it's safe in here. Actually, I kind of have a boyfriend back home at college. His name is Chris. Fernando laughs. Cool, well, I never pegged you for guys, but what do I know? Really? He laughs again. Yeah, really. We were just starting to get serious when I came down here. Well, I'll keep my eye out for you if you keep one out for me. I like fun, blonde honeys with perky breasts. Fernando laughs again. He laughs a lot, always has a smile on his face, like the world has never hurt him. Which is maybe why he's so open. No reasons for hate. You would love my friend Michelle. I'll introduce you to her if she visits. What's your type, Ashley? Someone like Mikhail? He asks, pointing with his chin over to the bar where Mikhail is under siege of two blonde ladies. What? I don't know. I mean, I have Chris at home. I'm not even thinking of dating other people. Mikhail? No. I mean, he's older and besides, he's straight. He's like an older brother to me here. Why? All right, it's all good. I just thought maybe. I mean, Mikhail is a super cool guy. I know he plays it straight and has his little boy and all, but I've seen the way he looks at you, man. It's not brotherly. Fernando turns his attention back to the buxom Bronco rider and, shoving 2 fingers in his mouth, gives a long whistle of approval. I furtively glance towards the bar where Mikhail is looking over the shoulder of his female companions at me. His mouth curls into a precocious half-smile and he shrugs. I instantly look at my shoes, feeling my face start to burn up. Shit, what are you thinking? Get a grip. Mikhail may be gorgeous, the projection of my ideal man, but he's straight. And you love Chris. At least you did last week. All right, this is just the tequila and Coronas talking. Call Chris. That's what I need to do. Go call Chris. Hear his voice. Know that everything is okay. I steal out of the club and scroll through my cell phone to Chris. In the crowded valet lot, I look down this fantasy land they call Sunset Boulevard. How and why did I end up here? Now. Chris home. Send. Ring. Ring. Hello? Hey, what's happening? I just wanted to hear your voice. Who's this? Ashley. Who's this? Blair. How's it going down there, man? You liking the big city? Don't forget about all us little people. Oh, hey, man. Yeah, I'm loving it. I miss all you guys at college, though. I've been trying to call you boys all week. Must be busy there. Hey, is Chris around? No, man, you didn't hear? Hear what? I've been gone for 5 days, I say. Chris was picked up by that cruise line. Remember that audition you went to Monday? Well, he flew out to Miami yesterday. Crazy, huh? Yeah, crazy. I'm shocked. Not that Chris got in the show. shocked he didn't call. Well, do you have a number in Miami for him? No, man, sorry. He didn't know where he could be reached. He said he'd call when he got a new number. Well, can you tell him that I called and give him this number? Tell him I'd love to congratulate him, I say, straining to sound unaffected and calm. Sure, no problem, Ashley. You take care of yourself, all right? You bet. Later, man. Click. Dumbfounded. Relief? Anger? Guilt lifted? Joy? Pain? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, Antonio, listen up. How does this work into your little plan? What is the plan? Did you know this was going to happen? Of course you did. You're omnipotent. I seriously don't know if I'm supposed to thank you or curse you. Which piece of the puzzle is this new information? Antonio, what am I supposed to do with this? How am I supposed to feel? Are you laughing, Antonio? Laughing. The puppet master with the twinkle in his eye. I know I'm supposed to put my faith in you, but sometimes I wonder what you're doing. It's like handing the car keys to a child. Okay, a pretty bright kid, I'll give you that. You're precocious. Granted, it all works beautifully. I leave feeling guilt for pursuing my dream. That's not right. I feel guilt for leaving Chris. And now, with a magic sweep, he's gone too. The irony rings. Should I have stayed, what would he have done? Left me? Or given up the hunt to stay? So weird. Okay, what pisses me off, though, is that Chris is in Miami. I am in Los Angeles, on the lips of two separate oceans. Why wouldn't he call to tell me? A 2-minute call that says, "Hey, I've missed you. How's it going there? I'm moving to Miami, by the way." It's fine. Really. Okay. No, it's not. Michelle used to say, do you know what FINE stands for? Fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Why am I standing in this parking lot talking to my laughing universal life force energy and feeling fine? Misery loves company. Where are my boys at? I head back into the club, past the velvet curtains, and scan the crowd. The ranch is packed, shoulder to shoulder and chest to chest. Yahoo! Yeehaw! Rising on my toes, I can see Jordan riding the bull. Swinging his shirt above his head, the crowd is loving him. Guys hold their beers high in salute as he navigates the metal beast, and the ladies point and whisper. Jordan rides like he was born on a horse. I have a suspicion another practice has led to this expertise. The bull slows and he hops off. Making the minute mark, he is handed a pitcher of draft from the shirtless cowboy. Jordan! 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 I start to yell, and soon others are joining my chant as Jordan tips his smiling mug back and raises the pitcher's bottom. Look at that dude go, Fernando says, surprising me and resting an arm on my shoulder. Jordan! Jordan! Woohoo! Yeah, brother! Finishing the last of it, Jordan tosses the pitcher down, slings his shirt over one shoulder, and walks up to the cowboy. Placing his hands on either side of his head, Jordan plants him with a huge kiss. Silence. Oh, shit, Fernando says. My thoughts exactly. In a college crowd of jocks, cowboys, and frat brothers, homoerotic tendencies abound, but not displayed, not like this. Silence. What the fuck? Fag? Fucking homo? Cocksucker? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never... Ah, shit. Looks like we got sticks and stones. Two guys looking more off the farm than off the rack at Nordstrom's hop over the timber fence of the bullpen and swagger toward Jordan. Let's go, man, I say, turning to Fernando, who is already pushing his way towards them. Why don't you take your candy ass back to West Hollywood? Taunts one of the predators. We don't like fags around here, the other announces for all of Saddle Ranch. Fellas, let's settle down. We don't need any heroes tonight. Mikkel has stepped into the ring. Who the fuck are you, his boyfriend? No time for answers. Farm Boy lunges and takes a swing at Mikkel. Yeah! The crowd erupts. Mikkel leans back precariously and Farm Boy's fist just grazes his chin. Cowhand runs and football tackles Jordan, grabbing him around the waist and knocking him to the ground. Straddling Jordan, Cowhand gives him the 1-2. First in the kisser, second to the ear. Fernando and I rush the bullpen. So does everyone else. We push and prod to get through, but no one wants to give up the best seats in the house. Mikkel writes himself, but now has two circling him. The object of Jordan's affection, the shirtless cowboy, has decided to protect the honor of his heterosexuality. Mikkel turns with them, keeping each one in his peripheral. In a split second, he darts towards the bull, stoops, and picks up a hay bale. They're on him like white on rice. Mikkel turns and shoots the bale at shirtless cowboy, who topples to the ground under its weight. Farm boy isn't done playing. He and Mikkel circle each other, exchanging jabs. Jordan uses his size to upset Cowhand by quickly rolling left. Cowhand ends up on all fours. Never one to lose an opportunity, Jordan jumps on his back, grabbing his shirt collar, and slaps Cowhand's ass. Yeehaw! Yeah, doggy, you my bitch! The crowd erupts. Hey, those are our friends. We gotta get in there. I yell at the guys in front of Fernando and me. Let's go, boys, get in there. And a couple of big guys in USC jerseys lift us onto the crowd. Fernando and I body surf hand over hand toward the ring. Looking over my head, I can see the bodyguard trying to lead a security team through the crowd. Plop, over the timber fence and into the thick of it. The crowd celebrates our arrival as the new competitors. Shirtless cowboy is up and slams Fernando against a fence post. Two jerks in the crowd pin his arms there, and the cowboy goes to work on Fernando's gut. 1, 2. I rush the fence and pop one of the jerks in the jaw, giving Fernando leverage to swing his hips up and double cow kick the cowboy in the chest, sending him flying on his ass again. He doesn't look like he's getting up. Bam! Mikkel takes a farm boy sandwich to the side of his head. He shakes it off, fakes left, and bops farm boy in the nose. Blood streams down his shirt. Suddenly, my arms are wrenched around behind me. You little shit, causing trouble? I knew I shouldn't have let you in. A bouncer growls in my ear. There are two security guards on Mikkel. One is trying to calm the hysterical, bleeding farm boy, and another couple is pulling Jordan off Cowhand. Yeah, I know how to ride, he screams, throwing his arms victoriously in the air. The crowd laughs and yells, and I try to crane my neck over the bouncer's shoulder to see what's happening to the other guys as I'm pushed through the crowd, which parts and applauds as we trudge by. Right out the velvet curtains into the valet lot. Fernando, Mikkel, and Jordan join me, all smiling ear to ear. That was so wicked, man, Fernando says, punching me in the arm as we are pushed into the taxi by security and pulled onto the Sunset Strip. Jordan, what the fuck were you thinking? I ask. I was thinking that cowboy was hot. I knew he wanted on, so I went for it. You went for it. In front of a huge straight crowd. You got balls, man. I got big old balls, Jordan laughs. Besides, I knew you guys would back me up. We're brothers now. Yeah, well, my head could sure use some TLC, Mikkel says as he rubs his noggin. You're quiet, Fernando. You feeling all right? I'll be fine. Tequila shots and punches to the gut just getting to me. Whew, I'll be good. We laugh as his face swoons. Yeah, tequila makes you feel like Superman for a while and then just sick, Jordan lectures, obviously having been down that road a few times himself. Okay, well, when we get back, everybody put some ice on all your war wounds. Lucky tomorrow's off, but Mark will not be impressed with swelling bruises. Mikkel says, always on top of it, even in his own drunken state. Did you see this one in there? My boy popping that jerk in the jaw and saving Fernie? He puts an arm around me and squeezes, smiling. I catch Fernando's eye and he smiles at me as if to say, I told you so. Yeah, I noticed the two little shits arrived just when the party was ending, Jordan says. Man, the crowd was crazy. We couldn't get through, I say. Well, none of us would have anything to worry about if you hadn't kissed that guy. I can't believe you did that, Fernando laughs. The taxi pulls up to our hotel and we pay the driver. Good evening, gentlemen. Did you enjoy yourselves? The doorman asks as we walk through. Oh, yeah, we still are, Mikkel laughs. On the way to the elevator, we plan meeting for a late breakfast in the morning and heading to Zuma Beach in Malibu. 6th floor, Jordan. Night, you dumb shit. Suck me sideways. 8th floor, Fernando. See you, boys. It was a good night. Make sure you ice your ribs, Mikkel reminds. Have a good night, Ashley. Fernando gives me a thumbs up as he disappears. Doors close. Some night, huh? Welcome to LA, or at least LA when Jordan hits it up, Mikkel laughs. Yeah, crazy. You didn't get hurt, did you? You're okay? Doing great. How's your head? Throbbing, Mikkel says, running a hand through his dark hair. Do you want to come up and watch a movie or something? Watch a movie or something. Come on, we have the day off tomorrow. Let's hang out. I have a couple beers with your name on them. All right, sure. Great, Mikkel says, beaming a brilliant smile my way. We walk in silence to his room. He fumbles with his key for a second. Mikkel's room is an extension of himself, neat, organized, and orderly. His suitcases are stacked in the closet over which hang a row of pressed shirts and pants. There is a second wind-up alarm clock set beside the hotel's digital one. The only sloppy element is a couple of fitness magazines on the bed, the top one open to a workout demonstration. I sit on the bed and laugh at Jordan's antics as Mikkel starts to change, unbuttoning his shirt as we talk. Oh, Ashley, this is sinful. You can't look at his chest like this, the perfectly tanned and muscled chest of a superhero. Stop staring! Mikkel walks over to the bar and stoops to grab a couple beers from the fridge. His jeans are hanging on his hips below the black waistband of his underwear. Did you want to change too? He asks, bringing me a beer and coming so close I can smell him. His stomach at my eye level, he smells of Dolce & Gabbana and sex. I grab the beer and take a swig. You can borrow a shirt from me. Yeah, that'd be good. Mikkel digs in the closet and tosses me a shirt. Here, try this. It's one of my favorites. I instinctively pull the faded blue t-shirt to my nose. It smells of his detergent. There's a Georgia Hoyas logo on the front. I pull my own shirt off. Mikkel is watching. He smiles and looks down. Mikkel, it's really cool of you to watch out for me like you have here. You've made it easy to fit in. What's not to fit in? You're a natural. You work it. Everyone thinks you're beautiful. Our eyes catch for a second, and we both look into our beers. Those beautiful almond green eyes with the long lashes linger in my mind. So, you have a girlfriend, Ashley? You must, right? No, I don't. What about you? You're not with Eric's mom anymore. Yeah, I love Eric to death, but his mom, Julie, and we didn't work out. And now I'm so busy and on the road. It's hard, you know? Long-distance relationships never seem to work. Mikkel says and sits on the bed beside me. There's a perfectly spacious chair over there. Why are you so damningly delicious? The muscles in his arms are taut and define themselves as he simply swirls the beer in his bottle. I miss him, you know? It's weird. I never wanted to be a dad. Then one day, Julie gets pregnant, and life is suddenly a lot different. How often do you see Eric? Once a month, usually, unless I'm away doing a contract, like right now. Julie has this new boyfriend, Rodney. They've been together for a couple years. I'm not really part of it, you know? Eric doesn't even call me daddy. He calls me Mikkel. He says, looking up from the carpet to me. How's that for you? It's tough, but I get it. I mean, I was too young to be a dad, and I didn't do a very good job. Julie and Rodney are awesome parents, and I still get to be a small part of it. I think about Eric every day and sometimes wish things were different, that I had made a better effort or that he could be with me, but I know it's for the best. Sometimes life isn't what you imagine it to be, and sometimes it's better because of it, he says, looking at me. Whew, weird. What? I ask. I can hardly breathe. Am I breathing? Remember to breathe, I tell my body. He is so beautiful, and my heart breaks that he is looking at me like this. Well, it's just this feeling. I mean, I know I don't really know you, but not yet. He pauses, looks at the pattern in the carpet, studying it, then back into my eyes, and he laughs, just a little low and quiet. I feel like I do know you, or have. And from when we first met at the airport, all I've wanted to do is protect you. Okay, I've definitely stopped breathing. Mikkel, I have a boyfriend. I pull on his t-shirt and stand up. I look down at him, shoulders slumped, eyes down. Mikkel, I'm sorry, you're really great, and I am so flattered. You have no idea, but I'm with somebody, with Chris, that's his name. Mikkel pulls on his t-shirt, tied over his chest and arms. He starts to laugh. What? I wasn't coming on to you. Geez, you're gay? Well, not really. Yeah, I'm gay. Look, I'm sorry. I don't know. I mean, I thought you were straight for sure, but when you invited me up here, so why did you come if you have a boyfriend? Mikkel asked pointedly, standing up and looking straight at me. I'm not smelling Dolce & Gabbana or sex on him anymore. I smell fear, and it's my own. I feel anger radiating from Mikkel. I'm trying to decide what my best option is, to stand here very still or run for the door. I came up because you asked me to, because I think you're really cool. And like you said, I wanted to get to know you better. I didn't think we were going to make out or anything, I swear. Look, Ashley, I'm a little drunk, you're a little drunk. I think we just got confused here. When I invite a guy over, it's to have a beer, maybe watch some TV, shoot the shit. When you invite a guy over, it's obviously about something else. Mikkel, that's not what this was about. I just thought that's where you were headed, and I wanted to be upfront. I feel like such a loser. Look, I'm going to go to bed. Can we just pretend this never happened? Mikkel looks rigid, like every muscle is flexed and he could strike. He breathes in deeply, looking into my eyes, then looks to the carpet right beside his feet and exhales through his teeth. Yeah, no problem, he says with a shrug. His body relaxes and his face loses its severity. Sleep well. You might want to ice your fist. It could sting in the morning. Yes, coach. Good night. I try a little laugh, but it comes out sounding strained. I turn and make for the door. I pull it shut behind me and lean against the doorframe for an instant, releasing the breath I've been holding in my throat for the past 3 minutes. Wishing I could just be a little more inebriated, I head for the elevator. Unfortunately, I know I'm going to remember this in the morning.
That's a wrap for this chapter of Boy Midflight. I hope you enjoyed the ride with Ashley and his friends as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. If you're as impatient as I am and just can't wait to see what happens next, you can help me out and grab the full story today. The paperback, ebook, and even the audiobook are all available. Links are waiting for you in the show notes and about section. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe to the Border to Border Entertainment YouTube channel so you won't miss a single chapter. If you've got a friend who loves a love story, why not share this podcast with them? Got thoughts, questions, or just want to chat about what you just heard? Drop a comment below. I love reading them and will do my best to answer your questions. Thanks for listening. And until next time, keep dreaming big and loving boldly. Go make your own love story. I'll see you in the next chapter.
What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to feeling like I'm heading in the right direction? I always find myself coming back to the question, ooh, what's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you? I spend my time in the shadows looking for proof, but I can't open the blinds no matter what I do. I'm climbing the walls, but I fall and blame it all on you. And blame it all on you. Banging on your door till you finally come through. Heart is so tight, can't say what I want to. Ooh. What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to feeling like I'm heading in the right direction? I always find myself coming back to the question, ooh, yeah. What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you? What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close? can't say what I want to. Cause I feel like I'm heading in the wrong direction. I always find myself coming back to the question, ooh, what's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you? What's a man gotta do? What's a man gotta do to get close to you?